With all of the overpowered Mew VMAX decks running around, Standard format is in dire need of a hero. Thankfully, Duraludon VMAX from Evolving Skies fills that void perfectly with its awesome Skyscraper ability, which prevents all damage done to it by your opponent's Pokemon with special energy attached. I'm really stoked to show off this Duraludon VMAX deck list, but before we scope it out, let's head on over to FullGripGames.com. FullGripGames.com is the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere in the industry than at Full Grip Games. We've also got a buy list, so if you've got extra cards lying around the house, trying to get some extra cash or even store credit, make sure to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Gym. Now, let's check out that Duraludon VMAX deck list. The goal of this deck is to set up a couple of Duraludon VMAX and glance-off hits while you pummel your opponent with massive G-Max Pulverization attacks. G-Max Pulverization does 220 damage for 1 fighting and 2 metal energy, and goes through all effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Duraludon VMAX has a hefty 330 hit points as well, which it can boost even further with Big Charm, raising Duraludon VMAX's hit point total to 360 HP, allowing it to survive even the biggest attacks in the Pokemon TCG, like a fully powered G-Max One Blow from single Strike Urshifu VMAX. This deck also plays a ton of healing with 4 copies of Crystal Cave and 3 copies of Team Yelltal. If your opponent happens to have any basic energy attackers powered up, you can use Crushing Hammer to remove those basic energy, leaving your opponent with only special energy on their Pokemon so they can't hit your Duraludon VMAX thanks to its Skyscraper ability. This deck is pretty slow and grindy to set up, as you might see from taking a look at the deck list here. There are no metal saucers or anything like that. We're just going to be manually attaching to Duraludon VMAX, occasionally using Raihan to skip ahead an energy attachment, also using Zacian V's Intrepid Sword ability to draw cards, which combos great with Adventurer's Discovery, which really helps to set this deck up since you can search your deck for 3 Pokemon V and put them into your hand. That way you can grab a couple of Duraludon or even a Duraludon and a Duraludon VMAX, as well as a Zacian V, and then draw cards with Intrepid Sword. This deck is way better than it looks, so check it out in action and let me know what you think of Duraludon VMAX in the comments below.
Do you guys think that Mew is going to donk my Zacian turn 1? Please refrain from doing that. please just do not. Please do not donk my Zacian. Please. It's all I'm asking. Please. Please. We do have a Duraludon V for next turn, Adventurer's Discovery. We can get another, another couple Duraludon VMAX, probably a second Zacian. All I need to do is survive the early game here, but that is going to be the challenge, isn't it? Because if we know anything about Mew VMAX, is that they can definitely do 220 damage on the first turn of the game, thanks to this little critter right there. Yes, and as you can see, they're going for it because they know that this is their chance to win. If they can just find a Lisa Sparkle, draw through, 2/3 of their deck and play a bunch of... Actually, all they need is 1. If they find 3... If they Elisa Sparkle, they already found the 1. So all they have to do is find 1 Elisa Sparkle, right? And 1 Power Tablet, game over. That's so sick. Right? That's all they need. 1 Elisa Sparkle. Cramomatic could make the whole combo happen. Here we go. Let's go. Get the Elisa Sparkle and the Power Tablet. And it's going to be game. That's so sick, dude. So sick. Yeah. Mew VMAX. There we go. Meloetta. Knockout. Keep drawing cards just to flex. Yes. Vitality Band. And he's down. 250 damage on the first turn of the game. Yeah, sick. That was awesome. Do we actually choose to go second? All right, I'll choose to go second. I ain't letting that happen again. Playing against Mew VMAX. Okay. We're playing Duraludon. We got 2 Duraludon out, ready to go. My opponent's Mew deck is setting up swimmingly with the Battle VIP pass. I've chosen to go second this time so that my opponent can't take a turn 1 knockout with Meloetta again. That was going to be depressing. So we're guaranteeing ourselves 1 turn of being able to play a supporter, which should hopefully help me to avoid getting donked like we did the previous time. I've got Avery, Boss's Orders, and Research. Feeling like Research just makes the most sense here. And we'll attach to the benched Duraludon. Cool. Big Charm. Yeah, probably just a couple of these. Make these guys real big and then pass. Next turn, we've got a Metal Energy and Adventures Discovery. And we'll be able to evolve into Big Daddy Duraludon VMAX. I've got 2 of the Fusion Energy on that Mew, but Mew VMAX does have a Shred attack, right, that can go through our Duraludon VMAX's ability. So that's fine. I think choosing to go second with this deck is probably correct because of the fact that we want to be able to use Adventurous Discovery to go get our, Pokemon and draw cards so that we don't get donked. The format just be like that right now. So here we go, Adventurous Discovery. Let's go get our fellas. These 2 fellas and this fella. And then we're going to bench our fellas. They can only do, at most 130 damage to me or whatever. Maybe a little bit more with some power tablets, but now we're chilling. Got a Duraludon with 2 energy on it, some Big Charms, and we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, they can use that Max Miracle attack, 130 damage. With the Crystal Cave, it's going to be a multiple hit KO. Like a lot. We're talking like a 4-hit KO. We got plenty of time, right? Time is on our side. So they're going to boss up this one and swing into the one with energy on it. That doesn't really bother me. We don't really need to use Crushing Hammer. We can use Crushing Hammer if they try to put any basic energy onto their, fella. That's when we'll use the Crushing Hammer. I'll wait till then. Because we know the Mew probably doesn't play any energy disruption. So we'll just hang on to the, or not energy disruption. Hand disruption, right? So we'll just hang on to the Crushing Hammer for the basic energy. Thanks, Jacoby1, for the Prime sub. Thank you. So it looks like Avery is kind of pointless, but it's what we got. Boss's Orders. Juniper, I could Juniper this hand. Doesn't really seem worth it. Because I've just got energy and they're like, yeah, we'll just Avery. We'll get the Research. We'll get the Boss, right? And then let's Avery. Okay. And just start swinging. Would have liked to have hit a Crystal Cave, but it's fine. They're not knocking me out. Thank you, Logan Berry, for the Prime sub in the 3 months. So we'll just put pressure on the Mew. If they want to return it to the deck, that's fine. They're not going to do any damage if they do that, because they'll be using Cross Fusion Strike. They got the Fusion Energy on them, so they would be doing 0 damage there. And I've got the Boss's Orders in my hand if they try and buy some more time. So we're in a very good spot, I would say. That's exactly what we want to be doing. Just using Avery to draw cards and also keep their bench limited. They know we've got tons of Avery, so they're probably not spreading their Genesects all out because they don't want them to get discarded, because this deck doesn't really play any it doesn't really play any Pokemon Recovery usually either. There's an Elisa Sparkle. Okay. But they haven't placed a single basic energy down yet. They have not found it. So, you know, again, I'm just saving my Crushing Hammer for if they place that down. And then this Avery is probably going to hurt. It's going to hurt real bad. They're going to be having a bad time, if I had to guess. And, I mean, I can see why people are playing Duraludon. This matchup, if you just don't get donked, this matchup's pretty good. Because they just are doing 130 damage at a time. You got plenty of time. With Avery, you're just, like, absolutely dominating their resources. They've got, you know, not a lot they can do there. And then at a certain point, I can just go boss game as well. And they're probably going to send up, they're just going to feed me the Genesect. So I don't even have to worry about, I don't have to worry about doing it. I can just literally just go knockout, knockout, knockout. That's it. And the game's going to be over, right? We'll just take our prizes that way. And they're pretty much done at this point. I don't think that there's too much they could do. I don't want to use Avery because I don't want them to discard their, you know, these guys are going to be how I win. So no need to use Avery there. We've got everything we need. And with this Duraludon having, what, 230 hit points left? Like, you would have to play all 4 power tablets in order to knock me out with your Max Miracle attack. I suppose they could be going for that. I mean, like, I guess if they whip out the 4 power tablet play, like, I'd be kind of tilted because I'm not planning on them having that. A 4 power tablet Max Miracle, right? That'd be kind of sus. But it'd be fine. Because, I mean, I could gear, maybe find a Raihan or something. Exactly. They'd still have to go through another one. So it doesn't really matter if they did that to my one Duraludon. Because it's still, you know. And there's the Raihan. So now we're, like, super safe, right? A Mew doesn't typically play any disruption. So I'm not thinking that I have to worry about that. We're probably going to double Crushing Hammer this thing. Nope, cool. Just going to gust up the Mew. And then G-Max Pulverization. And then I've got one more boss on the Jenny. And it's just as easy as that. We had enough time to completely just tank those hits. I didn't heal at all with this Duraludon, which is insane. Right? I mean, we didn't even heal this thing. It's just a 3-hit KO, which is absurd. If I have Cave the whole time, it's like a 4-hit, you know, or even more. But forcing that to just a 3-hit KO on the Duraludon gives me so much time, which is so good. And then Max Miracle for knockout, and then we've got Gust on a Genesect. And that's it. Game over. Easy as that. Exhilarating gameplay. Duraludon. The Pokemon that cannot be touched by special energy unless it's Mew VMAX using Max Miracle, in which case it still only does 130 damage. GG's. Mew. GG's. See, I mean, because here's the deal. Like, if I choose to go first here, then I go Duraludon, pass, right? They could theoretically knock it out. So I think choosing to go second makes the most sense. All right, we've got the exhilarating Duraludon mirror. How is this one going to go? I chose to go second, which could be disastrous for us in the Duraludon mirror. But maybe it's just quick Zacian, but this deck doesn't play like a lot of switch cards, right? All right, 2 Metal Energy here. We've got Adventurer's Discovery. We're going to get this guy. And I think it's going to come down to Crushing Hammers, right? Crushing Hammers are just going to play a big role in what we're able to do. Yeah. Cool, let's get these guys. Zacian down, Duraludon down. Gear. We know that neither of our decks play any like hand disruption, so I can just thin the deck that way first. And then I'm wondering, like, will they just go for a Brave Blade, but then they don't have like a way to easily switch? They'll probably have Boss if they want it, though, so I'm just going to attach to the active and just Intrepid Sword. Yeah, that's fine. And just say, like, I'll hit Crushing Hammers and stuff. Thank you, Brett, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, Brett. Thank you. That is the other Duraludon. Would you look at that? Interesting. So we're just building up the Zacian. Cool. Word. Let's Avery. Let's hit this Crushing Hammer. Oh yeah. And then now we're safe to evolve for sure. Put this down. Big Charm the fella. Intrepid Sword. Oh yeah, for sure. That's insane. Now we just need to find a fighting energy. But I do have Switch Brave Blade if I want it. So that's pretty cool. We might just thin the deck with Adventurer's Discovery. And then go switch Brave Blade. Because I got 2 Raihan in my hand. Which is pretty good. And giving up the Zacian, it just doesn't really matter, right? Because, I mean, to be fair, yeah, neither of our Zacian really matter, right? Because they're 2 prizes. Unless I can get some sort of pain. It's fine. Who are you hitting? Yeah, the Duraludon, that makes sense. Huh. Okay, so now I can't knock out their Zacian. They're going to attach to the Duraludon. And they're going to Avery. Okay. We'll see if they hit off of this Intrepid. They do not. Thank goodness. Okay. So then, hammer time. Dang it. Okay, we're going to go there and just Intrepid again. Adventurer's Discovery to thin the deck first. Intrepid. Okay. And then we do need to be a little bit careful with our resources. Make sure we're not wasting. We definitely need to use Zacian, right? Like, totally. We want to make sure that we have enough bosses at the end of the game. Definitely. Our switch cards are useful. Our gusts are useful. Our energy attachments are very important. We want to make sure we never miss an energy attachment. That's for sure. Okay, so they got Intrepid Sword. They got a Duraludon. They're like ready to go. Okay. Big Charm. I do not have an energy though. So you do 220. You don't actually knock out the Zacian, but I got 2 Raihan in my hand, right? Huh. Tough. I really wish I had an energy right now. Because I don't want to research this hand. Like, I really do not. Huh. Yeah, okay. I know there's nothing in here. Just gonna Intrepid Sword one more time. That's fine. And then We still haven't found our fighting energy yet. It's a little bit concerning, but fine. Yeah, we definitely keep this hand because I've got Cave and Towel and Switch, right? So we definitely keep this hand. And 2 Raihan, like, my goodness. Yeah. We're hanging on to this hand at this point. We're committed. Even if they swing first, it's fine. The resource game will be more important than the resource game will be more important than, you know, me racing in to attach an energy at the end of the day. So we're gonna chill here. If Tool Scrapper, it's fine. I don't think that math really matters, but actually I thought that this one would matter more than anything. So that was a strange choice. Cool. So I got another energy on the Zacian. Let's gear. We've got another Avery. Avery is good. Let's just go for Avery. Wow. Okay. And then I guess I just switch Tool Scrapper. Yeah. Take the knockout. That's fine. And Brave Blade. That seems good. Because I don't want them to hit me with Brave Blade before I hit them. So that was a good Tool Scrapper rip there. My hand is beyond the point of being able to research. and I have not found the fighting energy yet. So that's what we got going on here. Oh lordy. Okay. Is it beyond research? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's so depressing. Even healing 100. If I put this to 90, it doesn't matter because you're doing 220, 220 plus. Well, it does matter. Yeah, actually. Right? Oh, yeah. Woo! We got a fighting energy, chat. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. The insane towel. The towel saves the day. Wow. There's no way they saw that coming. Yeah, that was sick. So now they have to swing again, right? And then it's actually correct for me to gust, I think, and knock out this Duraludon. Because then they can't bench anything else, right? I could retreat this and knock that out with Zacian, right? If I don't find a switch, which would be cool, because then I save this, force them to boss again. But they should have plenty of boss. But if I force them to boss again, then they reset my Zacian and I could swing with Zacian again. So does it actually matter? Let's see. All right. They're 10 damage short of the, or like just slightly short. 20 damage short of the knockout. We're going to, Crystal Cave. Go for Crushing Hammer. Definitely that. Okay. And then I That's fine. We gust. Okay. Take that. Take our 2 prizes. They should knock out this Duraludon. All Brave Blade, right? I'll Brave Blade and Raihan, right? That should be, like, good, I think. That should be about it, I think. Now, what's funny is that this isn't affected by any effects. Okay. So, no, I was going to say this. Hopefully, this Duraludon didn't lose them the game not having the metal one, but it didn't because this goes through all effects on the defending Pokemon, so the hard coat would not have made a difference there. And they both have 220 hit points. Yeah. So, doesn't matter. Nice. They got plenty of fighting energy. We do need to hope we don't get, you know, kind of Crushing Hammer finessed coming down the line, I think. But we're in a good spot, definitely. Promote Zacian and got Raihan on the Duraludon with the fighting energy. And we can go get... there's nothing in this deck that I want. A Switch, actually, is the one card that could be useful. Put that there. Crushing Hammer. No. Okay. And then we Brave Blade. And then, you know, maybe they unload and they go cave double towel, right? You think they got it? The insane. Oh, yeah, they do, for sure, right? Yeah, man. Oh, that is sus for sure. Flannery, okay. Oh. And another cave, okay. Okay, that hammer was really bad. Definitely. Huh. Okay, so I just attached this third energy and then retreat, switch, and Brave Blade, right? And then if they gust my Duraludon, I research for my last switch and win. If they knock me out, I Raihan and win. So we should just be good. That should be game. Should be, I think. I don't think that there's too much that they can do about that. So having the fourth energy on the Zacian really helped this game because it allowed me to make that play. Also, getting the switch off the Raihan was correct as well. I think they're out of hammers, yeah, so they can't hammerhead again. That was the last hammer. So we're both out of hammers. So the hammer stuff's done, and it looks like they're going to concede. They know what it is. That has definitely been a good game. Yeah, they're gonna gust the Duraludon. That's the best play they can make, right? All right, and they're just gonna try and buy some time. I'm fine with that. We just switch. And we do have Brave Blade. That's GG's. Duraludon goes down. And take our final two prizes. And that's it. The Duraludon mirror. Kind of crazy. Yeah, kind of crazy. Playing against Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. This should be a pretty good matchup considering that our guys can't get touched by Pokemon that have special energy on them. And, yeah, this... this deck is the Melanie version of Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to use turn 1 Adventurer's Discovery for sure, right? And then we're going to get to this guy, and this guy. And yeah. I can even just start attaching to the active because even if you just swing, you won't be able to do it again. so that's fine. One Intrepid Sword. Take my metal. And then, thank you, Lethal Ghost, for that Prime sub. This matchup should be about as free as they get. I know sometimes I say that this matchup's going to be free, and the matchup's not free, and sometimes I lose. But this time, I promise you, okay, we can't actually lose this game. If you sat down at a regional championship and you flipped over Duraludons and they flipped over Melanie Urshifu, they would have to just scoop. They should scoop upon seeing your cards. They should scoop upon you doing this. You literally just evolve, and then they should just quite literally scoop it up, because there's not anything else that they can possibly do. We're going to leave that there. I'm just going to Avery and Intrepid Sword. Get another medal on the Zacian. And we're huge chilling, right? Because I'm going to Adventures Discovery, get a second Duraludon, and then they can't do anything, right? Like, you've got a special energy, so you can't touch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch me. Skyscraper. It's too good. It's too good, chat. It's too good. Man, Duraludon arrived at this perfect time when nobody is playing Path to the Peak anymore. Yo, what decks play Path to the Peak anymore? Nobody. Remember at the beginning of this format, everybody was playing Path to the Peak. Nobody plays Path to the Peak anymore. Skyscraper runs completely unchecked. It's basically just Jolteon. That's it. And Jolteon does 100 damage. Do you think that these guys care about 100 damage? They don't care. And there's the scoop. GG's. GG's.
And that's it for Duraludon VMAX. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like this every single weekday. Y'all have a busted day. Peace.